Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your December 2020 Intuitive Energy Forecast. My name is Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. Please subscribe and hit the thumbs up button and the little notification bell so we can stay connected. And do check out my social media accounts, Wisdom of the Heart on Instagram and Facebook at this time, and my website is lisalyle.com. So happy birthday, Sagittarius. May this season bring you blessings upon blessings that are grown and nurtured through your beautiful, beautiful heart. It was an interesting setup that I've been guided to create here for these monthly forecasts. You're the first because it is your birthday. What I'm really feeling, though, that as we are wrapping up this year with eclipse season and the solstice, there is this real strong guidance coming through that this is really a time to go deeper into your human experience in order to connect more deeply with your spiritual essence. So a lot of the messages coming through are going to come through our connection through our higher selves. And I'm just going to start with the Universal Wisdom Oracle deck, and let's just see, Sagittarius, what's coming through for you. Self-care is meant to be a priority at this time. And as I say that, the rest card flies out of the deck. What I'm also feeling with this rest card for you, Sagittarius, is take this time, and I guess depending on where you are in the world is going to depend whether you're able to do this, getting outside and actually laying upon the body, laying your physical body on the body of Mother Earth and working with that connection to clear your energy field, to allow yourself to be nurtured through your connection to the earth. It does feel at this season of rebirth for you, Sag, that it is quite an emotional time. And you know, we're going to have a partial lunar eclipse in Gemini on the 30th of November. And then we're going to have a total solar eclipse, I believe it's the 14th of December. So this is really a highly energized time, and the energies at this time are really seeking to align us with our greatest and highest good and our highest path of service in this lifetime. So I feel like as you reflect on the year that has just passed, allow whatever's coming up for you, Sagittarius, just to come up and move through without judgment, without any criticism. Just allow it to move through, and this is really going to support some deeper emotional healing for you. Rest is, what I'm hearing is rest is really important, and really through this next quarter, if you will, it's going to be critical that each of us are taking care of ourselves and putting our needs above the needs of others, truly, and really doing what is best for us. Following the path that our heart is guiding and leading us on. This is really interesting. And this is love from, you know, your multidimensional self to really encourage the medicine woman that you are. And you've got the totem of bulls, dolphins, the swimmers. In conjunction with this rest card, what this is really feeling like is that you are receiving a lot of guidance at this time. And what they're saying is there's so much going on in your mind that you're really having a difficult time discerning what is truly your inner guidance versus what is outside noise. And so your ability to allow yourself to rest is going to be your ability to allow yourself to hear the voice of your higher self. When I connect with dolphins, I always connect with the breath. So how is the quality of your breath these days, Sagittarius? Are you breathing into the top half of your lungs, or are you actually getting that breath down into the diaphragm, which supports that movement of the belly? And the diaphragm also has another purpose, which many aren't even aware of, is to massage the underside of the heart with each breath. So when we think of hardening of the arteries, this is because the breath isn't getting down into the diaphragm to do its job, to do its work. So I really feel for you. Meditation, you know, I was saying self-care before the rest card came out. Meditation, breath practices, making sure you're keeping yourself well hydrated with enough water, even spending some time in the bathtub with some Epsom salts, just to support the clearing that is taking place for you at this time. I'm also feeling that there is you have the ability to communicate telepathically with your soul tribe, if you will, your soul pod. Dolphins travel in pods. And I'm really feeling like as you quiet down, as you get out of the mind and into the heart space, then you're really going to be able, you are going to receive communication from your tribe in spirit, as well as, again, your loved ones and ancestors. It does feel very much like you are being guided to honor your emotions. Pay attention is what they're saying. Listen up within, okay? So let's get an affirmation for you from your higher self that you can work with. We're going to get a couple of affirmations here for the month of December. And you can write these out. I used to love to place them around the house on sticky notes, which is a very good practice. Oh, this is perfect. And it's really funny because I was really drawn to the sun here on this card. And then you've got the sun goddess here, number 33. You truly are, and this is perfect as we're moving towards the solstice, the return of the sun, the return of the light. This is what we're all here for. And at this time, Sagittarius, you are being reminded through your emotional body who you truly are, the depth of your emotions. And now you're being asked to move into a power place within your experience in this lifetime. So I'm feeling, you know, I was mentioning meditation and stuff. It really feels like you are being asked to honor the rising and setting of the sun, particularly the rising of the sun each day. Create some ceremony around that for yourself, in service to your higher self, in service to your spiritual nature, your essence, the truth of who you are, because this is about you recognizing the Christed light that resides within you. I do feel I'm hearing light language, and I'm also seeing symbols. So working with sacred symbols is going to be greatly supportive to you. So, and with the rising in the sun, what they're saying is like the sun comes up here in my part of the world. It's coming up after 7 a.m. now, but it sets at like not quite 4:30, 4:45, 4:44 is actually the time it's been setting these days. So really making that time between 7:15, 7:20 a.m. if you're in the northern hemisphere, till the sun goes down, using this time to create, you know, do your work, taking action towards goals and dreams. And as the sun sets, really getting into sync with that rhythm, coming up and then setting. And as the sun sets, really taking that time to go within, you know, really nurturing yourself through the food you're making for yourself, you know, just really having some downtime. It feels like there's a need for more balance. And that balance really comes through your action, your ability to honor the rhythms, the natural rhythms and cycles of daily life. Okay, and your first affirmation is, I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. One more time. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Remember I was talking to you about your breath and getting that diaphragm moving. This is exactly what this energy is. It's solar plexus. So you want to make sure with each inhale that your belly is filling up like a balloon, and with each exhale it drops down as you completely release the breath. Inhale, your belly fills up like a balloon. Exhale, it drops back as you completely release and let go of that breath. It feels there's a bit of an energy around you, Sagittarius, of Phoenix rising, the Phoenix rising. So no matter what 2020 has brought to you, no matter what 2020 has meant for you, it's really important that you now take responsibility for where you're at, take responsibility for your thoughts and your actions or inaction. Yes. And take some time to appreciate yourself. Appreciate how far you have traveled in this lifetime, how many obstacles you have overcome, and the fact that you're still here, shining, breathing, with a heart that's beating inside of you. It's really, really important. If you're not feeling peaceful, is what I'm seeing with this little dove here. If you are not feeling peaceful, why is that? And 9 times out of 10, feelings of unease are coming from external sources, because when you stop and focus on your breath and just be in that moment with your breath, there can be nothing but peace. And so if you start to feel like you're going a little offside, you're getting a little anxious, pause and breathe. This is a number 25, which I see as a 7. It's so important for you at this time, Sagittarius, to pay attention to your physical body. What is going on? What are you feeling within your physical experience? Are you in pain? Like, are you physically in pain? Feeling aches and pains, and work with your breath to decrease the intensity of any pain you may currently be feeling in the body. I'm talking about physical pain. Although your breath also supports the releasing of emotional pain as well. I'm hearing this season of rebirth for you, Sagittarius, is really going to help you to come home to your heart, and then to love and appreciate the unique being of light that you are. Really, an appreciation for self is what I'm hearing. And be peaceful. Be peaceful. If you can't get out into nature, bring nature into your house. As you can see, this is a small sampling of the plant life that I have in the house. Currently somewhere like 133 houseplants. So really bringing nature into your house, and it's a beautiful opportunity to connect as we nurture our plants, as we care for our plants, as we watch them grow and encourage their growth. It's often easier to do it for plants or for children. And now I feel for you, Sagittarius, you're being asked to do this for yourself, because you are so worthy and deserving of your time and attention. So pay attention to what's going on. And the affirmation on this card is, appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. You know, that's really beautiful, because it comes back to that what was being said is, if you're not feeling peaceful in the here and now, why is that? And what is it that you can do to support an increase of peace in your life and your experience? And mostly what you can do is breathe deep and be present in the moment, because this now moment is the eternal now moment. Past, present, and future all merge in this now moment. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. And so let's see what animal guide supports you. And I will share guidebook messages for these ones, or what I'm meant to share. So Sagittarius, I'm also taking bookings now for 2021 annual forecasts. They are month-by-month forecasts. If you're interested in that, a link can be found in the comments below, or in the description box below. I'm also hosting some moon circles as we finish out this year. So for the Gemini full moon lunar eclipse, and for the new moon in Sagittarius and solar eclipse, those events have been posted on Wisdom of the Heart on Facebook. I'm not sure if I'm going to get my website updated for that, but if you're interested, do check out my Facebook page and the events tab. As well, there is a solstice event on December 21st, and we would love to have you a part of that. And your animal guide is the dragon. And this is really powerful energy. And you'll see it's the energy that was coming through. I was feeling the phoenix energy. It's actually dragon energy. And, you know, when I connect with this card, what I'm feeling is like, it's almost like your heart is asking you, what are you passionate about? Do you even acknowledge what you're passionate about in this lifetime? Are you following your passion? When I connect with dragon, I really connect with the whimsical, our ability, our imagination, like our third eye, our creative center. And our third eye is very much connected in with the sacral chakra, our emotional center. So it's really important to work through your emotions, whatever's going on for you. Don't deny, don't hide. This 2020 is the year you can't hide or deny what's going on. And it's really time to face your stuff head on and work with creating. It's about, I feel for you this coming year is really about creating the life of your dreams, like taking responsibility for that. And really, perhaps some of you will need to shift this idea that, you know, when we're creating, when we're artists, we're going to be starving. Actually, no. When we are aligned with our path and purpose as guided by our heart, which is truly our soul guiding us, all of our needs will be met abundantly. Okay? So I really feel that you're being asked to step into, because what I'm feeling for you, Sagittarius, is that there is a wealth of wisdom and knowledge within you that is ancient and deep, and you have carried that into this lifetime in order to support your ability to shine, okay? Because you were born to shine. You were born powerful, right? And dragon, it doesn't get much more powerful than the dragon energy. And look within. I do feel that there's going to be some third eye expansion for you this month. Oh, look, I just opened it up to the dragon. And it says the dragon and the third chakra. Oh, okay, so that was on the last page of the message. But what it says here is seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. So if you're holding on to your emotions, you're not dealing with them, your energy may come off to some as very aggressive and abrasive. This is ego out of balance, right? We need our ego because the solar plexus is the home of free will choices and the ego. And an ego is our free will, our ability to choose. Or if out of balance, out of whack, it's the energy of edging God out or edging goodness out, whatever you want to put for the G. edging that energy out and really taking charge. It's like you're steering the ship. And it's like, no, allow your soul, your spirit, allow the spirit that moves through you to steer your ship. And you, as the captain of your ship, take action in the direction that you are being guided, the path that brings you the most joy. Okay, so the dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath, and we will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon. This is the power of the dragon, breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eye sees beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of dragons stir the embers of intelligence within you. So I feel for you, if you're seeing this before November 30th, really, really powerful practice for you will be working with the energy of fire, doing a fire ceremony with the lunar eclipse in Gemini, partial eclipse, doing a fire ceremony. So perhaps writing some things out that you're ready to let go of, writing them out, and then on that day, burning them. And trusting that from the ashes, the phoenix will rise. We need to let go of things in order to create space for the new that wants to be there, and that's right here for us. We need to create space for it to come into our lives. So if we're holding tightly on to something from the past, a belief system, a job, a relationship, anything, if we're holding on, then we're not actually letting go, which facilitates the new to come to us. This message comes from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle, and it says about the third eye here. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center. See, we were talking about that right from the beginning, working with your breath, getting that diaphragm moving. And in the Manipura chakra, Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gate burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe the health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. So some of you may be having digestion issues, maybe having some issues, flatulence, gas, this kind of stuff. So again, it's really important to pay attention to what's going on, because our body is always speaking to us. And many people unfortunately don't listen to their body until, it's whatever's going on and so far progressed, right? And then it's about restoring health, right? So now it's like this is an opportunity for you to take responsibility for your health. Use this season of rebirth really to celebrate and again, focus on your wants and needs. Focus on your heart's desire, and then go forth and build your dreams. Let's see. I do think dragons, the dragon dragon egg. I have one. I was going to bring it out here and I didn't. It's interesting. I do feel that that would be an important stone for you to work with. But then look what came out, which is equally as perfect, is citrine. And this is all about the solar plexus chakra. Get it, you know, when you're doing your breathing and you're getting your belly to fill up like a balloon, placing some citrine on your solar plexus chakra is really going to support the opening, the clearing, the expansion of this space so that you can move rightly into your divine power. I hope those messages resonated with you, Sagittarius. Please do let me know in the comments below, and please do show your support with a like, a subscribe to this channel, and comment below. For those of you who are going to be joining us in the circles, I look forward to welcoming you. If you're interested in yearly readings, don't forget you can find the link down below, and you can check out my website for other products and services that I offer. And for all of you who choose to donate to my work every month, thank you so much for your continued support. If you would like to support via donation, there is a link in the banner here on my YouTube page, and you can use that to buy me a coffee, tea, or anything else that you'd like. So Sagittarius, I hope you have a most abundantly blessed season of rebirth. I should also mention that citrine is the stone of abundance. So this is your time, Sagittarius. Rise and shine. Until next month, take good care of yourself.